Kevin, who's a Liverpool fan, joins us on the final word. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening.
How? What's your thoughts and feelings after that? Are you disappointed? Do you think you've dropped?
I'm disappointed. I thought the one with the free clattered the striker and the penalty was a penalty. Free players clatter into a player anywhere in the pitch. It's a free kick. And Luke Shaw moves his hand towards the ball. But United had really good chances to score. If it weren't for Ali, United would have beat us.
Yeah, he made some really good saves, to be fair.
Oh, I just, the penalty one is one of those that I don't agree is a penalty. I don't like this handball in the box if it's unintentional. So I don't see that. I didn't think there was
his hand moves towards the ball, so it's intentional, isn't it?
No, I don't think it did, if I'm honest. I think I didn't think that was a penalty. But having said that, you had chances today. And perhaps Trent's effort from the edge of the box was a great effort. And I thought that was in. And if it goes in, you win. But, because I don't think United would have been able to come out and done anything really to break Liverpool down. So it was just unfortunate you couldn't get that breakthrough.
I thought United had better chances than us. I thought Ali and a little touch by Trent saved us a couple of times.
Yeah, there was a couple of chances for him. You had that near post chance that I think Hoyland misjudged, but the better chance was when McTominay put him in down the right hand side of the box, and he should hit the corner there. A striker of his caliber, and he's only young, but you'd still expect him to to hit a better effort than that. It was a good save.
But what about the other penalty when the goalie and two defenders clattered the player?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Have you seen? Did you watch that? Have you watched the game, or was you at the game, Paul? Kevin, sorry.
Pardon?
Was you at the game, or did you watch it on TV?
I watched it at home. My brother and that went today.
Yeah, I actually didn't think it was a penalty when they slid in either, if I'm honest. But, we're talking about these situations where Liverpool really should have done the damage before then. They didn't really need that sort of half a penalty chance to win the game. So I didn't think either of them were penalties personally.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, Liverpool there. In terms of, obviously they beat Crystal Palace the other week 2-1. They drew with Luton and got a last-minute goal. There's not been that many there's no one that convincing in the Premier League right now. I've got to say, I think probably Arsenal are the most convincing.
Well, Arsenal are the most consistent, aren't they?
Yeah.
You look at Arsenal and you go, okay, they should win there, and they do. And then, you thinking, okay, that's a tricky one, and Arsenal seem to come through it. So they're the sort of team, but they haven't really, and I've got a few Arsenal friends, they're not really flowing. No. It's not like it's it's nailed on. They struggled the last week holding on to a lead. So, none of the teams seem to be in that kind of groove where you go, wow, you'd put your money on them. There's like 4 or 5 teams now vying for it. 3 probably realistic ones with, Manchester City,
Arsenal and City, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, as you said,
Liverpool,
from 1 to 5, Tottenham are now only 6 points behind Arsenal with Maddison and Van der Ven to come back, etc. Although they're going to lose Son, Basuma and Sarr for the cups, the Asian Cup.
Well, we haven't mentioned Villa, who, by the way.
Well, that's what I was about to mention.
Away.
Villa, who are beating everyone in London. I want to hear from Villa fans. Villa fans, are you in a title race this season? Like, are you now convinced, sitting joint second realistically in the Premier League right now, 1 point behind Arsenal, who you've already beaten, ahead of Manchester City, who you've beaten, and Tottenham, who you've beaten?
And the one thing about Villa, what I like to say about Villa, I know they always say it's a feisty game at Brentford, but you're never going to win the league. You're never going to win anything unless you show a bit of fight. Yeah. And okay, it wasn't a 5-star performance from Villa today, but it was a fight. It was digging in and got the win.